speaking the truth of the word and reaching the youth, saving souls of the old, doing God's work with more to do. And he turn it up every week and get lit. Get bigger than church on Sunday. You can tune in and get your fix. Turn up, turn up, turn up. It's that weekly turn up, turn up, turn up. It's that weekly turn up, turn up, turn up. It's that weekly turn up, turn up, turn up.
I'm glad. I don't know about you, but I'm glad. I'm glad to be in the house of the Lord. I thank God. I'm glad that I woke up in this house and not the hospital. Is there anybody in here that can give God thanks that at least you had a roof over your head? At least you had a bite to eat. At least you had some gas in the gas tank. Is there anybody in here that's sure enough glad for God? God wants you to get your house in order. God wants you, come here, to get your finances in order. God needs you to get your health in order. He don't want you to just pray. He wants you to pray, then act. I can't get no help right down through there. After you've prayed about it, you pray about it, then you have to get up and say, we got to go balance this checkbook. After you worship, you got to go home, and now you got to work on your marriage. Y'all don't like me now. After you worship, then you got to go home, and you say, I got to have a sit down with these kids. He don't want you to just come in here and shout. He wants you to come in here and get a word, and then go and manage what he's put in your hand. And the reason that Joseph was able to make it through the pit, the reason Joseph was able to make it through the prison is because his purpose had not been completed. And that thing that you're going through can't kill you. The reason that thing is not going to destroy you. I know that it's painful and I know that it hurts. I know that you shed tears. I know that you had some sleepless nights. But I've come to tell you that the reason it won't kill you is because your purpose is still there. That's why the car accident can't kill you. That's why the surgery can't kill you. That's why the sickness cannot kill you, because your purpose is still there. Is there anybody in here that believes that your purpose, but people will push your buttons? Y'all don't want to be real. To make you forget that you've been called. But you have to learn how to deal with people. People didn't call you. God called you for this assignment. And one thing that my bishop told me when I started pastoring, he said, Luke, when it comes to the people, stop trying to figure them out and just love them. Sometimes God will call you and say, just start walking. He'll call you and he'll say, just start walking. Because, listen, hear me. You don't need faith when you have all the details. And so when God calls you and God speaks to you, and if God says, start the business, he don't give you details. When he says, start the ministry, he don't always give you details. When he says, forgive that person, he don't give you all the details. He wants you to walk by faith. And this is what, come here, let me talk to you. This is what I'm trying to get you to see. You have to listen to the voice of God, and you have to trust him. When he says go, go. When he says stay, stay. When he says stop, stop. Even if you're standing by yourself, even if you have to go alone, even if nobody wants to support you, God says go because I sent you. Watch this, because I'm going somewhere. Satan understands the significance of controlling your mind. Because whatever and whoever controls your mind controls your life. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? This is important, saints of God. Let me teach a little bit this morning. Let me just build my case. This is important because our relationship with our God, hear me family, it's not physical, it's spiritual. This is why God says, he that worships me must worship me in spirit and in truth. God never intended for your flesh to control your mind. God intended for your spirit to control your mind. Why is this so? Because God don't talk to your flesh. If you want your mind to stay stable, if you want to stop being tossed to and fro, if you want to stop being lukewarm, you must first surrender all. After you surrender all, here it is. This is the last thing you got to do. Watch this. I'm going to give it to you right here. He says, put on the helmet. I wish I had some Bible readers today. He says, put on the helmet of salvation. When the Bible is talking about putting on the helmet of salvation, he's not talking about putting it on to be cute. He's talking about putting it on so that you can control what you allow to get in your mind. You put on the helmet of salvation so that you can guard your eye gates and your ear gate. Come here, let me talk to you. There's some things you don't need to watch. There's some things you don't need to listen to. You need to put on the helmet of salvation so that you can guard your mind.
Pastor Luke, speaking the truth of the word and reaching the youth, saving souls of the old, doing God's work with more to do. And he turning up every weekend, getting lit, making it church on Sunday.